How's it going, guys? This is ICBA here, bringing you Season 1, Round 1 playoffs, quarterfinals match. We're against deebz here. He won the wildcard match against Jacob because he's a god, and he's gotten 6 straight wins. We're going to try to stop him in his tracks. That'll be really cool. He does have Ash Greninja, which almost beat out Volcarona in the kill leaders, but luckily Volcarona got 14 kills, and Ash Greninja only got 13. But then again, he only had Ash Greninja for like 7 weeks, and we had Volcarona for all 10. So you know, that's that. But anyway, yeah, here's deebz. He brings a team of Tyrantrum, Arcanine, Drapion, Tapu Fini, Scizor, and Ash Greninja, of course, or Greninja. If it gets a kill, then it's Ash Greninja. So I just have the cool sprite on the layout, so I'm not gonna change it. Because honestly, Greninja looks cool, but Ash Greninja looks so much cooler. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, if you didn't check out the team builder, I think you should go do that. I think we built a fairly powerful team. I think it's very good against deebz, Dizzly deebz. No Blissey, no Swellow, no Zipstrika, nothing like that. We're just gonna try to have some fun skis and try to come out with a dub, right? So anyway, yeah, as far as lead, I'm just gonna lead with Amoonguss because it looks pretty good against the team. I don't really predict him to lead Arcanine because Arcanine looks pretty crucial against my team. So you know, that's that. He ends up, obviously, you can see he ends up leading Tyrantrum. I took the bottom screen off, by the way, because this game is only 18 turns. So, and I don't want to really spoil it because like once it gets to the end, like if there's only two turns left and one team has like 3 Pokemon, then like you know that the person with 3 Pokemon is gonna win, right? Because you can't kill unless like other than like Stealth Rock's kills or like Spike's kills or whatever, you can't kill 3 Pokemon in 2 turns. So I mean, I don't want it to spoil I don't want to spoil it towards the end. I don't want to spoil it because it does really come down to the wire. So I definitely want to keep that suspense up. So anyway, he leads to Tyrantrum. Um, so gets up the rocks, which is fine. I wanted Toot against Tyrantrum. I get the Spore up, which is fine. Now that is sleep fodder form, so I can't spore anything else until Tyrantrum wakes back up. So I'm gonna actually predict him to switch into Arcanine and go into Latias. Unfortunately for me, so I can't like defog, right? So I'm like, all right, this is the good position I'm in. I can just defog. No, that's wrong. I saw the Z move and I immediately knew it was the Dragon move because Arcanine does not get any dark moves except for maybe like Fling or something. He does not get any Ghost type moves. He doesn't get any Ice type moves. It's Devastating Rage. It's Z Outrage. That's crazy. Okay, why? It's actually amazing prep on his part. Like honestly, if any Z move, Jesus, that animation is thumbnail worthy, bro. But yeah, if anything, it would be a Z move on Greninja, but it's not. It's a Z move on Arcanine, and it's Z Outrage to take care of my Latias, and that's a god set, honestly. So rocks stay up. The only way I'm gonna get rid of rocks, the only way I'm gonna get rid of rocks is if I get rocks up on his side of the field and he decides to defog with Fini or Scizor. So I doubt that's gonna happen though. I doubt that's gonna happen. So yeah, luckily he had the Z move, so he obviously couldn't have a Shed Shell, so I can't just bring in my Adamant Duck Trio, take it out with EQ. So it's really nice for Volcarona, but what's not nice for Volcarona is that he got rocks up, and that's taking 50% on entry, and that's bad. So anyway, Blue Frog is gonna come in here, and he makes a great read here, going for the Ice Beam. I do have the Yache Berry on Amoonguss. Now this looks like a lot of damage, right? But with the rocks taken into account, that did about 35-ish%, maybe 40. Well, no, it did like 30, 35. So I was hoping that I'd get the roll in my favor and live that. Because if I didn't live that and go for the Giga Drain, I would do a massive amount of damage, and then I could like switch out and get the Generator boost. But unfortunately, he does get the roll, and if it even was a roll, and he's going to be able to take on Amoonguss, which is crucial for my team. But even better for him, he gets Ash Greninja, and that's dumb. Why is it? Anyway, Ash Greninja is honestly he's been playing really well with Ash Greninja, so I can't really be too mad. I was trying to prevent Greninja from getting Ash Greninja, but oh well. So anyway, gonna bring in Hitmonlee, because this thing like does threaten the Ash Greninja if I am an unburdened set. Unfortunately for me, I go for the poison jab, predicting Feeny. Okay, so okay, high jump kick was definitely the best play there because I don't know why I said okay like twice there. High jump kick was definitely the best play there because depending on the roll, I can 2 KO certain sets of Feeny. Um, so I went for poison jab, not really calculating how much high jump kick did to Tapu Fini. I just kind of went for poison jab, predicting Fini. I just said Fini like 3 times. What am I saying? Okay. He goes for aerial ace, which was a god play on his part. I had a feeling right when I switched into Volcarona that he would go for aerial ace because that also hits Hitmonlee. Um, so that's just unfortunate. Volcarona goes down. That sucks. Um, so I trap it with Dugtrio because I'm thinking at this point, okay, Sharpedo is my win con. I need to get Sharpedo in there, and I need to put in the work. I cannot let it get too whittled, or else, right? Or else that's gonna be a problem. So I decide to EQ the Scizor, and I need to get in. I need to get it in range of an HP Fire from Sharpedo. But unfortunately, this man brings an Air Balloon, Agility, freaking Drapion, and he's gonna be able to EQ. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, Agility, EQ, he's gotta have Aerial Ace, right? If he has Aerial Ace, it's GG because I can't outspeed him because he just got an Agility up. And I'm hoping he has dual stabs plus EQ because then I might be able to live a hit with Hitmonlee. But Aerial Ace would look nice because it would be good for Amoonguss um, and Volcarona, but he actually doesn't. He goes for EQ. EQ is needed for the Magearna, which I didn't bring, so um, yeah. So luckily, I'm going to be able to live that EQ and take him out with the high jump kick. Sorry if my throat is my mouth is a little bit dry. I tried to record this before. I literally recorded the whole video and then looked at it, and it was like static throughout the whole freaking video. Just because of the music I was playing, so I can't run music or else I'll get staticked. So anyway, he brings in Feeny here, and I go for the high jump kick. Looks like it's a little bit of a mid roll. I mean, of course it does depend on his set, but he goes for Calm Mind here, which is completely fine because now I can just go for another high jump kick, get him in the range of a Sharpedo Poison Jab, and basically at that point, I mean, I only need one speed boost to outspeed Greninja. Um, but okay, so I actually get the kill on Tapu Fini, which is bad because now he'll be able to bring in Greninja, outspeed me, and then because I'm banded, I can't switch up my moves. He'd be able to outspeed me, take out Hitmonlee, and then do something to Sharpedo because Sharpedo wouldn't have this speed, right? I don't have Protect. But for some reason, he goes into Scizor instead of Greninja, and he lets me get a free switch into Sharpedo. And at this point, if he doesn't have Aqua Berry, I can kill this thing with an HP Fire, and then I should live a Water Shuriken from Greninja. He goes for the Bullet Punch though, and I know I can take this pretty well. I mean, Sharpedo's really frail, but I know I can take it pretty well. He gets the HP Fire, or he gets the Aqua Berry off, he pops it, and he's going to be able to live this, and that's awful for me. Because if that is a Water Shuriken Greninja, he wins. However, if it's not a Water Shuriken Greninja, we win. We win because Devastating Drake, my Z Earthquake will take out Ash Greninja, and Tyrantrum still hasn't burned any turns of sleep, so I can just EQ that twice and win the game. However, if that is Water Shuriken Greninja, since he did have the Aqua Berry, that gave him another Bullet Punch, which did enough damage to where Water Shuriken will pick me off. So I need him to not have Water Shuriken. Literally, if he has Water Shuriken, he wins. If he doesn't, then I win. That's what it comes down to. It's so close. So he's gonna go for it, and he's gonna win. So that's gonna be the game. Ash Greninja picking up the last kill. Really unfortunate loss there. I feel like my commentary was just all over the place this time. Like I didn't really explain it too much because there was too much explaining that I had to do between turns, and it just doesn't give you the time to do that, right? So the first thing was the Devastating Drake was devastating, honestly. Um, Against my Latias, that was awful. Getting rid of Latias was great for him because I did have a Colbur Berry that could take on Greninja. But unfortunately, it dropped really early, like freaking turn 2, right? Or turn 3. So that was terrible. And then not going for high jump kick was definitely a misplay. Going for poison jab instead was terrible. Um, and then I went into Volcarona and released it, and that was also terrible. Again, even if Volcarona wouldn't have really swept at that point because it had taken half health from Stealth Rocks. But I mean, it's still better to have there, right? So if I'd switched into like the trio, it probably wouldn't have lived an Aerial Ace plus a Bullet Punch. But if he had done that, I could have then brought in Volcarona and gone for like a fiery dance, and then or a Giga Drain predicting Fini, and that would have been really good. But unfortunately, I went into Volcarona. That was a stupid play, and I let him take me out. And at that point, it was really difficult. But again, it's so crazy. I would have won if he hadn't had Water Shuriken or he hadn't had an Akaberry. Because with the Bullet Punch damage, he would have gotten one off, and I would have taken him out with the first HP fire, and then a Water Shuriken. As long as he didn't get any crits, I would have lived it. Like maybe if he gotten like five Water Shurikens, like maybe if it had hit like 5 times, maybe he would have won. But anything else, I would have been able to tank, and then I would have taken his other two out with the Sharpedo. So it's just like that's how close it came. It's crazy. And good game to deebz. He's gonna face Eric in the semis, and then he's probably gonna face Merc in the finals if he does win, because I don't see anyone beating Merc. But who knows? I would have loved to get to the finals to face someone new. But that's whatever. And if we had won this, we would have faced Eric, which he had to forfeit in like week number 7 or something. So we never got to battle him. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to take the L here. Season 2 is on the horizon. Actually, like we're drafting in like the beginning, like August 1st or something like that for season 2. I don't know if I wanted to say that, but we are. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I am in that, and it's gonna be pretty cool. We're allowing some broken shit just to have fun, cause you know what? Not like Marshadow or anything, but like Aegis Slash and Darkrai and stuff like that. We're adding some really cool, like really weird things that would never be allowed in like something like the MPL or the GBA or something. So it's really cool. Hopefully, deebz doesn't get Ash Greninja again next season. That would be bad. But other than that, that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Throughout the ICBA, there will be season 2. I am in it. I'm thinking about a draft plan. I'm not really gonna make one. I'm just gonna go with it. But you know, again, good game to deebz. Good luck for him against Eric, and his YouTube link will be in the description so you can watch his battle. He did live commentate it, so that's pretty cool. I couldn't live com as always, so it is what it is. But yeah, we still have the UBC, we still have the IPBL, and you know, ICBA season 2 is right around the corner. Like PMC season 4 is right around the corner. I mean, you know, we still have a lot of leagues coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, thank you to everyone in the ICBA who contributed. It was a lot of fun. Season 1 was, and I think we had a really good team. I think we did really well with it, but at the end of the day, you can't win them all, right? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.